Make sure I got everything set up here. Audio looks good. Check. All right. Everything seems to be in order. Doggy's already starting to go. All right. Let's see here. Just calm down. Golly, my dogs are going crazy over here. They hear me start talking and they start going crazy. I love you too. Get down. Well, anyways, I don't have any viewers, but I will just start talking about whatever. And then whenever people jump in, then I'll start talking to them. Uh, Hope y'all are doing all right today. Yeah, I got my mic in front of my face. I do that. I'm used to just making music, and I used to stream a lot back whenever I wanted to be a streamer. But uh, the reason why I haven't is because I've been working on music, and I've gotten quite a few songs put out and everything, and it's just been a little bit of work, you know, producing my own songs and having you know having people uh, react to my songs and or not react, but listen to my songs and everything. I'm real grateful for that. Makes me happy that people are listening to my music. It's one of those things I'm real proud of. I got a few likes on my songs. My older stuff has more, and that's because it's been out for a year. My newer stuff's just now starting to get views on it, but not as much as not as much as my older stuff. I got I'm trying to get my I don't have two monitors. All I've got's one computer, so I'm not used to having two monitors that I can actually look at and be like, "Oh, okay, let's go check this out." And uh, and the uh, whenever I start getting to where I can make a little bit more, then then I'll try to invest in a better computer. I definitely need to invest in a better computer for doing my music and trying to get on here and do you know, trying to make videos of me doing songs and stuff. Because whenever I try to do like karaoke singing and everything on here, uh, my computer spots up. Like right now, just running, Streamlabs and just streaming right now. My computer's already at like 80% CPU usage, so it's an old computer. I'll tell you, it's definitely old. I got it back in let's see, 2000 and I want to say it's 2014 or so. So yeah, it's pretty old. It's a dinosaur compared to how fast technology is going. But yeah, I mean, with what I make from disability and everything, it's it's hard to buy a new computer and everything. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a good start to your weekend and everything. I know it's Friday night and people's out hanging out, going to clubs or whatever it is that people do. I don't know. I really don't have any friends or anything like that. Uh, so I don't have people to hang around with. Now, I got brothers and I got a step brother and a stepsister. So I could need to get back in touch with them and try to hang out with them or something because I'm in this house all by myself and right now I'm stuck in this house by myself 24/7. I really don't have anywhere I can go. Uh, I know some of you people don't know who I am and don't follow me much, and I know I'm just starting out musician and everything, but yeah, pretty much. My car blew up, so I don't have a car no more, and I got me an e-bike or a e-scooter, and with the e-scooter, my back tire went flat and went flat because it popped right at the. Let's see, it popped right at the end of the valve stem where you put the air in. Man, I tell you, it sucks because now I can't fix it. I don't know anything about that bike. Uh, I'm going to have to send it off somewhere to have somebody repair the tire, and then try to have them bring it or have them bring it back or whatnot. Uh, I still owe them my car, but but excuse me. Yeah, it's with me still owing on the car, man. It's it sucks because the car's blew up. I can't drive it no more. I signed off on the people that holds the title. I was just like, hey, come and get it, take it away. I ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna be driving it. I can't. It's gonna run me about $15,000 to get it fixed. Man, I'm so rusty on doing these live streams. I haven't done a live stream in God since 2003. I tried to do a couple, but it was like music playing in the background and you know me singing, doing karaoke style stuff, and yeah, it didn't work out for how hard it is for my computer. It's it had like screen tears and freaking all kinds of other junk going on. So, and I got my computer from that I had from downstairs. I had a computer in my basement that I was using for streaming, and it was a good little computer. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good little computer. I was able to play games on it and stream music on it and everything. But from where I haven't done anything in a while and left it down there in the basement where it rained and moisture got up in it and stuff. I mean, the dang computer ain't turning on no more, so I had to break out my dinosaur. It's an HP 3-in-1 or whatever it's called, 2-in-1, 3-in-1. I don't know, but it's a it's a computer that has the uh, it's a towerless computer. It has the CPU and everything, or the PC, whatever. It has all the tower stuff built into the computer monitor. Whoever thought that was a genius was an idiot. Uh, yeah, it's it. I really wished I would have got a computer with the tower. Whenever I got a computer, then whenever I did get a computer with the tower, it ended up becoming a gigantic freaking paperweight because now it's not turning on. So I'm just using the I'm using the camera and the keyboard and mouse. I'm using all that stuff with the computer I got set up right now. Uh, that I'm using. Yeah, it's just it is what it is. I just gotta work with what I got. I mean, I use this computer for making music, and yeah, really, that's about it. I just use the computer for making music, and you know, I'll make the music. I'll uh, set it up and produce it and everything. It's about all I use this computer for. I don't really like using it for streaming because it's so damn slow that I can't I can't stream on it like the way I want to. Like bringing up videos, reacting to videos, or you know, talking about current events or anything like that. I can't use the computer for that because it's too damn slow. When you're fighting just to stream on the computer because it's almost bogged down, yeah, there's an issue. I keep moving around and gotta move my mic around with me. Yeah, I hope y'all's having a good start to your weekend and everything. Me, I'm just hanging out here at the house. I couldn't sleep, so I figure I'd go ahead and stream for tonight. Just see how everything goes. Yeah, I really wanted to do streaming. Uh, with being disabled and everything, it's pretty much got a lot of time on my hands, not being able to work, and so yeah, I mean it was something I was wanting to do, but I really wanted to do music, so I had a choice. I wasn't getting many views on whenever I stream. I wasn't getting many views, so I made a choice. I was like, well, I'll start doing music. Then after I got out of the hospital, I mean, that's that's when I decided to do music. Like I said, it's something that I wanted to do, and I mean, it was either that or streaming. I had to get a hobby. I had to figure out something. Uh, right, or I just recently uh, found out about VTubers. That's pretty interesting. I like I like watching them. Uh, and I fell down that rabbit hole, and now it's like it's it's something cool. I like watching them, and no, not for that reason. I'm talking like they're pretty entertaining. I like watching their reaction videos to stuff, and they're really expressive. Like I like to get me a little. I like to set me up a little VTuber character and freaking do that, but I'm not real expressive with my face and everything. So yeah, that would be probably a disaster. And with how much rigging, costs for them doing rigging and stuff with the different VTuber models and everything, I couldn't do it. I mean, I would. As soon as I started watching, I was like, "Dang man, it's crazy! It's like little cartoon characters doing that stuff, and just seeing how everything is, man. That's nuts." But yeah, like I said, I hope y'all are having a good weekend or start to your good weekend. I hope y'all won't get too crazy because it is the weekend. People hanging out and having fun and going to parties and stuff. I don't know. I don't do that stuff. I just sit here at the house and make music and produce produce my music, and I like to go in there every once in a while, see how many people's listening to my music, which my music's on uh, YouTube Music, Spotify, 25. It's on 25 major music streaming platforms around the world. So I just I just like to see who I was listening. I can't see, I can't really see who I was listening, but I like to see the numbers. Can't believe one of my songs is like almost to 1,000 listeners, which is pretty impressive for me. Uh, if y'all don't know, I'm not good with crowds and stuff, and this is about the only time I ever feel comfortable talking to people is they're doing streaming or having y'all listen to my music and everything. But yeah, I mean it's just one of those things. It was either I was wanting to be a streamer, but with the limits of the technology that I have because of being poor, uh, that wasn't going to happen. And I just it was my thing. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a streamer. I'm going to stream and make content. And then all of a sudden, I start trying, and then like I said before, my like right now, my computer jumped up to 81 CPU usage or 81% of CPU usage. That's hard for me to say. Whatever. Uh, but yeah, basically my computer is bogging down just with me doing streaming right now. And with how old this computer is, I mean, it's the only thing I can do on it's make music. So I was like, after I got out of the hospital, that's what I did. I got out of the hospital, started getting my life together. Uh, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll start doing music. And basically, it went from there. Uh, Started making like rock songs and emo songs there at first, and I was like, well, let's go the horror route. Let's go. Let's just go crazy. So then I started doing. At the time, I didn't know what it was called, but I started playing a character of a psychopath, and you know all that stuff, and eventually I found out that it is a genre of song. It's horrorcore. The only reason I found out what type of song or what type of genre it was I was listening to one of my songs I made, and then after I listened to the song, then uh, this musician came on, or the song came on. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll listen to it. And then I listened to it, and it was Skitz Craven, and not knowing who he was, I was listening to it, and I was like, damn, that's the same music I make. So then I was, you know, listening to him, and I was, you know, watching some of his music videos, and come to find out, yeah, that's exactly the type of music I make. And I was like, well, what does he sing? What genre does he sing? And I looked it up, and it was horrorcore. I was like, damn, I guess I'm a horrorcore music maker, I guess. So then it stuck. That's how it came to be. So now anytime I make music that's horrorcore, I know what it is, and I'll put it on there. Yeah, I've not. I really wish I could have streamed though. I like doing streaming. I like doing live streams, but I mean it's boring just sitting here and you know watching somebody just talk for however long you can until you get bored of it and go somewhere else. And stupid gnat. And so whenever I'd like to have music in the background. I'd like to have music playing and talk and find some entertaining ways, having videos play in the background or whatever. But yeah, my computer can't handle it. So, you know, for right now, I'm just dealing with what I got. I used to play games back whenever I used my other computer that was downstairs. I used to play games and, live stream me playing games and everything. But, I just do what I can. I don't get many views, so I'm just doing this because I just wanted to do something. I mean, I'm used to just sitting here and talking to myself with one view or two views or, whatever, three views. Damn that. Hate when that happens. I go live and then all of a sudden the gnats start flying around in my dang face. It's like they want to be a co-host or something. This one man show. My dogs are in here in the living room with me. This is their hangout spot. But yeah, with me, I got a decent following on TikTok. I got like over 600 people follow me on TikTok, and about 500 something follow me on Threads, and then my X and my Instagram's very small. But yeah, like I was saying before, I got interrupted by that gnat, and my ADD kicked in. Uh, but yeah, usually I'm used to like having nobody viewing or watching me or whatever, and I just sit here and talk to myself. I'm not used to having any. Well, I did. I used to have some interaction with people that would talk to me in chat, but most of the times it was me by myself, and then I just make clips and upload them and get views that way. It sucks though that I want I want to do things and I can't because I'd just be happy with like a $300 computer just so I can at least a little bit stream, have music playing or whatever. Because as soon as I pull up anything to play music, as soon as I pull it up, my computer starts going crazy. Screen, I start getting tears in the screen and lags and disconnects and everything like that. And so I just got to do these. I just got to sit here and talk. And hopefully people will start interacting with me on the chat, and you know I can be able to have somebody to talk to, just be able to give me something to talk about besides sitting here rambling for however long I'm going to do this. I just figured it'd be something good to do. Yeah, sorry, I'm not very entertaining. I hate it. I do. I'm not an outgoing person. I'm used to just sitting here by myself. When you're trapped in a house, it feels like a prison. It's just something you get used to. Whenever you don't have nobody to hang out with, it just gets boring because you can only sit here for so long and watch YouTube or Twitch or Kick or Rumble or whatever you watch on, and eventually you're like, God, I'm not tired. I don't feel like going to sleep. I slept most of the damn day away. I'm not a big channel, so I was like, I'll just get on here and start talking about whatever comes to mind. That's the thing, though. See, I had ways of escaping. I said I had a car, and it blew up. I got me an electric scooter. Tire went flat. I got to send it off to get fixed. And now, because those two things went down, and that was my way to get out of the house and just ride around or something. Now I got to deal with uh, anytime I need to go to the store for cigarettes or dip, I got to walk. I live a mile from the store, and I walk with a cane. And so, yeah, when I have to walk to the store, it really it wears me out. Like I'm completely wore out. I slept for most of the day. Uh, I'm completely broke because from where I can't go anywhere, I had to do DoorDash and getting two liters of Dr Pepper from DoorDash cost me $20. Yeah, two liters cost me $20 to be DoorDash to my house because I can't drive because I have no vehicle and I'm stuck at house and I can't walk and get the 2 liters because that's a mile away from the house. Plus, not to mention, I gotta have one of my hands for my cane. So if I got the 2 liters, it'd just be for one hand, and that's added weight onto me walking. My house just feels like a prison. It does. When you're not able to, like, the only thing I can do is go outside. I go outside, I let the dogs out, let them do their business, come back in, sit on the chair, because that's the only thing I got at the house is I got one recliner that I sit in. I don't have a couch. I don't have a love seat. Don't have rugs on the floor. I barely got end tables. It's This is basically my prison. Can't go anywhere. Can't do nothing. Don't have friends around. Don't have family around. All my family lives in another city. They're like an hour and something away, like an hour and 30 minutes away. So yeah, I mean, I'm stuck. I got merch, but nobody's buying anything, so can't get money that way. get disability, but with me constantly having to get DoorDash sent to my house, it uses up all my money because it's expensive to do DoorDash. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. It sucks though. Right now I'm having to ration out my food until I get paid at the end of this month. Uh, I was rationing out my food for me and the animals because I ran out of dog food for the dogs. Angel, can you go somewhere, please? And so yeah, I had to ration out my food and feed the animals with canned vegetables and fruits I have in the cabinet. So I'll eat macaroni and cheese, and then I'll go a couple of days without eating, and then them couple of days I don't eat, I'll feed the animals with some of the canned foods I have, and then whenever I get hungry enough, I'll fix me something to eat, and I'll have some. Well, I did. I had a different thing the other day. I was able to fix some a box of uh, jambalaya, but because my refrigerator's broke and I can't use refrigerators, so I just had the rice and the seasoning and stuff, and didn't have no meat in it. Then my dad came down. He got me some cigarettes and dip, and took me out to eat today. I was able to get me a hamburger and some fries, but but it's just been rough. I'm in the process of losing my house. Got to get rid of the animals. My dad's gonna be letting me stay with him for a bit till I can get back on my feet. Possibly try to get me something to drive or something, and you know, just just try to find a place that's affordable for me that won't completely take my whole disability check. That's the thing. I'm not making a lot of money off of it, so trying to do what I can keep what money I can. DoorDash is just taking a lot of money out, taking a lot of money. It's hard. And that's one thing about me though is I'm a fighter. I'm struggling to survive right now. Hopefully, it pays off in the long run because I'm due for a change. You know, I just need a break because everything's messing up around me and everything's getting to that point that you know it it needs to change. I've been struggling for a while. I was married. Uh, this September would have been 18 years, but that didn't work out. Got two kids. I love them to death. Uh, I'm a new grandfather. Got a new grandbaby. First time being a grandfather, and I I don't even get to see I don't even get to see a grandbaby. Can't go nowhere. Can't do nothing. The only thing I can do is sit here at the house. And I'm getting tired of that. I don't have nobody to hang out with. This is my cat Angel. She keeps going around everywhere on my little desk I got made up here in the living room. Cause hell, it ain't being used for nothing. I mean, I just sit here in the living room and my one recliner that's broke. I wish I could be more entertaining. I'm just going through a lot, and it's very difficult for me. But I think I've been on here long enough. I think I'll just go lay down and try to sleep. But yeah, y'all try to take care and try to have a good weekend and you know I hope y'all hang out with family, your friends. If you're able to get out and drive around, just drive around, look at the scenery. But please, for the love of everything, don't sit in the house and do what I'm doing because I'm miserable. Deuces.